Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going to learn about the prompt engineering, one of the most important and useful skills in the world of AI right now. We will be using ChatGPT as our practice tool throughout this session. By the end of the today, you will know exactly how to talk with the AI model and get the best possible result. Let me quickly walk you through what will be covered today. First, we start with an introduction why prompt engineering even matters. Then we will look AI language model means LLM, large language model. After that, we will break down the anatomy of prompt. What make a good prompt? This is the simple meaning of anatomy of prompt. After that, we will be going to the real world techniques means the zero shot, few shot, and the chain of thought, also known as the COT. The next one is the after that we will go into the advanced techniques like role prompting, structured output, self ask, TOT, etc. So the section one is the introduction. This is also the first section, introduction. We are going to understand why prompt engineering matters and what it actually means. So, what is prompt engineering? In simple word, it is a skill of writing better instruction for an AI so that it give you better answer. Think like that. If you give a bad instruction to a person, then will do the wrong thing. Same with the AI. If you give the wrong instruction to the AI, it will also give you output in a wrong way. Prompt engineering is all about designing and refining, all about the designing and refining your input instruction given to an AI model to produce accurate, relevant, and high quality outputs. So here, why does it matter? AI is only used as useful as the instruction you provide. Same question, different phrasing, very different result. This is the major AI prompt engineering problem. Good prompt reduce the error, reduce the wrong or made up of answer, and save you a lot of a time. A weak prompt. Here is the example of a weak prompt. Weak prompt is the write something about dogs. This is too vague. Like the AI doesn't know what you want. It is far better than write this sentence like write 100-word paragraph about Labrador Retriever. Means in this sentence we specify the role. Means what type of dog paragraph we want. We want a Labrador Retriever for a pet adoption website using a warm and friendly tone for families with children. This is the strong prompt, and I can assure you that AI will give you the best output based on this prompt. Next section is section 2. Before we learn the technique, it will help to understand little bit about how LLM works. LLM is the large language model. So, what is large language model? An LLM is an AI that has been trained on billions of pages of text like website, books, code, etc. This simple means it predicts the next most likely word based on everything you have typed so far. Means you means uh, the LLM use the memory like previously you typed. It will see the pattern and generate the output. Now, what is the token? What is the token in the LLM? We see the token in the Claude. A token is a roughly equal to the one word or a part of word. Means the word like chat GPT, word like LLM is like one token. The word like temperature, it might be of three tokens. So why does it matter? Because every AI model has maximum token limit. It can only handle so much text at one time. So the next one is the context window. The context window is everything the model can see at once. Means your entire conversation, your instruction, your past text, etc. Uh, the next one is the temperature. Temperature. Temperature control how creativity or how consistent the AI's response is. The low temperature like zero point 0.1 means AI will be safe and predict the data efficiently, but not in more efficient manner. A high temperature like zero point 0.9 means AI will more creative and more varied, sometimes unpredictable. Means it will be used like in code. So now we will come to the section 3, the anatomy of a prompt. We are going to break down that every great prompt it is made up of the anatomy of prompt. Every well-written prompt has four major key parts. Let me explain each one. Part 1, the instruction. Part 2, the context. Part 3, the input data. Part 4, the output format. So part 1, instruction. Instruction is basically this tell the AI what to do. Means write, explain, summarize the things like that. Instruction means we will give the instruction to the AI, and based on the instruction, it predicts the output. Second one is the context. Context is the background information. Background information means you are giving a like academic tutor helping a first year student. So the context shapes how the AI responds. Third is the input data. This is the actual context you want the AI to work with. It could be a paragraph, it could be a block of code, it could be a data set, anything. Input data. The next one is the output format. This tell AI how you want to answer to look. Means, do you want three bullet points? Do you want in alphabetical order? Do you want in JSON format? There are many format like CSV format, JSON format, three bullet point means uh, you want in which output format. So this is all about the four parts of every great prompt. Now we are getting into the real techniques. Section 4, the code techniques. We will cover three code techniques that every prompt engineers must know. The first technique was the zero shot prompting. The zero shot simply means you will be give the AI as a task with no example at all. Means you will be giving the task like uh, give me a best teacher in the ABC school. This is the very beginner prompt. You just ask directly and made AI uses it trained to answer. This is the simple meaning of zero shot learning. When should we use this? This is the most question that where should we use this? For example, clear task where the AI already know that what you want. For example, quick questions, classification, summarize the things, etc. Now let's try this live on the chat GPT. Like this is the prompt. Like I absolutely love the new AI tools. Simply I copy and go to the chat GPT. In this sentence, I cannot use the any example and I cannot provide any example. Just I type this and into the chat GPT. So we expected the output like positive. Okay, this is the simple meaning of the zero shot learning. So the technique two, few shot. The technique two is the few shot prompting. Means you will give the AI to two to five example. Mostly the two to three example is enough. So before asking you the actual question, you are basically teaching the AI the pattern you want it to follow. This is the useful when you need a very specific output, very specific output. Like you see in the ChatGPT, like these are the statement like amazing code. We simply copy here and paste to the chat GPT and ask this question. Delivery was faster than expected. So in this question, AI analyze this pattern. Amazing food is the positive. Waited 2 hours for the cold food is negative. Package arrived is neutral. Means AI analyze this pattern, and when we ask this question, like delivery was faster than expected, it it predict it learn the pattern here and give the output based on the pattern. So we see the output here. I think so. The expected output is positive. Here I also mentioned the expected output is positive. So AI learned this pattern and predict the output, and the output is positive. The technique three. The third core technique is the chain of thought prompting. It is also known as the COT prompting, and it is also known as the COT learning. The idea is simple. Instead of just asking for the answer, you tell the AI to think step by step first. Means it is to tell the AI like step by step first. Means this forces the AI to reason through the problem instead of just pattern matching. Pattern matching is just a simple thing, but it can be wrong. But step by step process is always right. So the magic phrase to remember is that think step by step before giving the final answer. This is the magic frame. Magic phrase means this is the magic phrase to remember all the prompt engineers. Let's try this with Chat GPT. This is the example. Like this is without the COT means chain of thought. Without the chain of thought. Chain of thought just simply means the asking step by step process. First we this copy and paste in the Chat GPT. And lastly, I add the think step by step process before answering. Just add simply, wait, add simply, think step by step before answering the question. This last part, this last part tell the AI that don't give the random guesses. Just think and doing the step by step. So let's see what the output is. So the output the AI generated is far better than the previous one because it analyzed the step by step. So you can differentiate that in this prompt the output is of one statement, and in this prompt the output is about many lines of statement, many lines of answer. Okay, so this is the power of the chain of thought. Use it anytime the task involves reasoning, calculation, multitasking, etc. Basically, the COT is used in the coding purpose also, where we doing the step by step process. So now we move into the section 5. Section 5 is the advanced techniques. These techniques give you even more control over the AI response. The first technique is the role prompting. Prompting simple meaning to tell the AI to act a specific person or expert means that is simply written assign a specific identity or role to the AI. This shapes its tone, vocabulary, depth of explanation, and perspective. Here are the template or example where you are a. Here we need to specify the role. Role means you are a front end developer, you are a teacher, you are a full stack developer, anything with X year means can specify the year for better output experience in this domain means you provide a domain. Your communication style is formal, simple, technical, anything. So a simple template is the this. Simple template is this. Now prompt A. Prompt A, what to say that you are a senior Python developer. So Python developer is the role. We talk about the role. Explain a list comprehensions to the beginner. Okay. Prompt D. You are a school teacher. Here a school teacher specify the role and 10 years old. 10 years old, 10 years old, tell the X year means this template used in this prompt. So let's try this prompt in the chat GPT and see the output. Like it gives the best output. Like I specify the role that Python developer. So Python developer is means the it is related to the coding background project. So it create the coding type like it create the list and all. So the next example is the you are a school teacher. Here the school teacher specify the role. So let's try this in the chat GPT. Simply I copied and paste it in the chat GPT and see the result. In this is the result. This three prompt. This is also prompt where no role specified like explain list comprehension. So also we have to try this. So here in this prompt, we do not specify the context, we do not specify the role. So it wouldn't be give the best output compared to these two outputs. So this three prompts shows how role completely changes the AI's communication styles. Always set a role when you need uh, when you need a specific tone or level of explanation. Structured output prompting. This is our the technique 5. Structure output prompting means you explicitly tell the AI means what you want the format means the output in which format like JSON format, Markov table means rows and column like HTML, CSV. CSV is mainly used in the dataset problem in machine learning. So what is the structured output prompting? Explicitly tell the AI what format to return. JSON table, the format is given that JSON table, number list, bullet points, and alphabetical order, etc. Essentially, when feeding AI output into the code or application, uh, simply, uh, simply think about the example like I want to prepare a data set. So in which format I want the output? I want the output in the CSV format because the mainly data set we have to train in the AI. So we want in the CSV format. In the uh, we also want the output in the JSON table, number list, etc. and HTML also. This is the important where when you are building application that will read the process and the AI's output. For example, if you are extracting data from a job description and want to feed it into a database, think about the database. Means you are extracting your data, data from a job description and want to insert in a database. Ask the AI to return is the JSON format. JSON format means it will return in the key value pairs. It will, it will return in the key value pairs. So it will be fit in the database because the database format required format in the database is the JSON format. So this is the two prompt we have to try in the chat GPT. The first prompt basically give the JSON output, extract from this job description and return as JSON with keys. Job title, required skills, array, experience year. I also tell the JSON format is the key value pair. It will return in the key value pair. Let's try this in the chat GPT. I try in the chat GPT. Let's see what the output is. So here the AI want the job description. Here I did not specify the job description. Let me specify the job description. Senior Python developer. So this is the key value and this is the key job title, required skill and experience here. This is the key and value is the senior Python developer Python and null. This is the exact format we insert in the database. So I will give you the example of the data set, database because database required a JSON format. So by this prompt it will give the in the JSON format. Let's bring this prompt. The second prompt is all about the table output. Let's copy this and paste it in the chat GPT. What happened? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will stop. I mistakenly stop the prompt. And I think there is an error occurred here. So we give the AI that compare Python, JavaScript, and Java. These are the basic languages in the speed learning curve and use cases. So the AI give the output in the table format where this is the rows and Python, JavaScript, Java is the column. So what we what we conclude that based on the prompt, AI will give the output. If we specify the prompt efficiently, we will be getting the best prompt. uh, I'm sorry. So the next technique is the self ask or reflection prompting. Self ask or reflection prompting is the same. The self ask or reflection prompting is a technique where here, ask the AI to verify, critic or improve its own answer after generating it. Means basically, it is a technique where you ask the AI to check its own answer after giving it. AI model can sometimes generate a wrong answer, meaning they confidently say that they are wrong. By asking the AI to review its own response, you force a second pass of reasoning, which catches many errors. Like all time that we know that all time AI can't. answer answer in efficient manner. By asking the AI to review its own response, you will be you will be you will be improve its understanding pattern also. So try this prompt like answer the question below. After answering, review your response and list any claim I should verify from an external source. Like we using we, the question is what were the major causes of World War I and when will be the start? Now, firstly, we copy this part and simply we paste in the chat GPT and let's see what will be the output. So simply paste it here. Remember, we cannot paste this line of text in the chat GPT because we want to differentiate. If we are if we are giving this much if we are giving the this much prompt, what AI output is, and after giving all the statement, what will be the AI output? See the difference. So after giving this small prompt, AI AI will AI is giving the some text like now giving the full text in the chat GPT. So based on the prompt, the AI analyze all the things and give the accurate answer based on this. So you see the difference where we give the simple prompt, the World War I and when it will start, and based on this, it verify its answer frequently and give the best output. Wait a minute. So we will notice that AI add a section that end listening things. It will be less certain amount. This is extremely useful for the research, fact checking, and any topic where we want a accuracy. Trees of thoughts is the most advanced technique we will cover today. So what is it? Trees of thought, an advanced prompting technique where the AI explore the multiple reasoning paths simultaneously, evaluate each and select the best answer like decision tree for thinking. So simple. What the meaning of TOT? Mysteries of thought. Trees of thought is a simple meaning. The AI give you a direct answer. Means it doesn't think about the many type of answer. It give you the simple and direct answer. But the trees of thought, you will ask the AI to explore multiple different approaches, evaluate each and then pick the best. It is likely to asking in the brainstorm like compare option and give you a recommendation all in one in the response. So try this prompt, like chat GPT, try this prompt in the chat GPT and see the output. What AI will give the output. So based on this small prompt, AI give the large number of output, means in an efficient manner it gives the output. So we will get a much richer, more thoughtful answer than a simple direct response. We will see we will see the this answer also where the World War prompt. This will give a in World War prompt. This will be a simple like that, means majorly of 10 lines all around, and the thought of thought. Freeze of thought will give you the output in a very efficient manner. So, use of TOT means free of thought for complex decision, strategy question, and it is mainly used in the coding problems. Means multiple valid paths are there. Uh, Multiple valid paths are there. So we use basically in the complex problem decision making things, etc. So the next section is the uh, prompt engineering for code. So using the prompt engineering specifically for coding tasks, this section is very useful for the developer, students, and the learning and the students who want to learn, who learning the code. The code generation prompt. What the code generation prompt? When asking AI to write code for you, the quality of your code make a huge difference. This is simple meaning. Always follow the template here. The template structure is the writer language means language specify means you want a language like C, C++, Java, Python, function that. And what does X means? What does here X handle means? Always uh, X means the handle the edge cases. Y handle edge cases also means Y handle edge cases and functions are function that does X. X is a function and return in the Z format means specific format you are giving. Always specify the programming language. Don't assume that the AI knows you want Python. It couldn't be it always be wrong. Mention the Python version if it matters. For example, like Python 3.10, 3.12, like version. If you give the version, it will give you the more code in more output in the efficient manner. Tell the AI which library are available. Means you already know that the AI always use the AI is not efficient. Means always AI will not give always correct answer. So tell the AI which library you use, you want to use. Okay. Always ask for error handling, type hints, uh, and that. The AI won't add them unless you ask. If you didn't tell the AI what you want or what you means you didn't specify the things that what the best things you want, the AI will do not do anything. Let's try this example. Like let's try this example. The chat GPT. Write a Python 3.10 plus function that take a list of students marks 0 to 100. It make a list in the square bracket like 0 to 100 and what is written pass count, fail count and average. And pass threshold means the passing marks should be the 40. If the student get if the student get less than 40 marks, it will be fail. Handle the empty list gracefully, include the doc string, type string, and inline comment. These are the specification if we want. Run the code in your Python ID. If we want to run the code in the ID like VS Code or Python ID, or, so we can. So let's do this. Simply we copy and paste into the chat GPT and see what the output the AI will generate. So here here we see that the when we giving the small description what we want, AI will give you the correct answer from the typing. It will import the typing and import the list tuple will be used. It also specify the comment what the each line of code do. Here handle the empty list, how to handle this. It is also the edge cases. It is also give the example means you will pass this example and give the output and want the output. So let's see the output. Simply I return type the output. Sorry. So based on student marks 80, 72, 33, 40, 49, we seen that the passing marks should be the 40. So if 85 is the 3, 2 and average is the 29. This is the subject wise passing mark. So this is all about the code generation for prompt. Next is the code debugging and review the prompt. Code debugging template is the here is my language code. Simply we seen in the previous slide. AI is also excellent at the debugging. It is also excellent in the debugging and reviewing your existing code. Like we seen that the most of the tool like Cursor, Anti-Gravity, it is mainly efficient in debugging and review. For debugging, use this template. Like here is my language. It should be do the X, but instead it's so error Y or does Z incorrect. Is a simple meaning of the this simple meaning of this template debugging. Simply wait. Simply if we want a good output, simply try this template. Means uh, here is my language. Language, if we specify the language like Python, it should be do X. X is the function. What the function do? Instead of so error, why that is the incorrect, is the simple format and write the find the bug and explain why it is happened. Means you tell the AI to review this code and tell me what is the bug here and how to remove the bug. For a full code review, review the like we specify that the review the this Python code for bugs, security issue, performance improvement, and etc. Uh, this review this Python code for bugs, security issue, performance, PP8 style. It is the normal style in the Python, and simply you paste the code here. Simply wait. We will copy this in the chat GPT. And by we want a code, so we simply take the code from the previous question, previous prompt. Sorry, I stopped the AI. Simply do so. AI is very efficient. It gives the two responses, which one we want. Means which one is the simple, which one we want. It is simply we want, like this. So I prefer this response. And simply it tells the correctness is good. Security is safe for the local use. It is used in the local use, not in the global. So this is the major security issue. The performance is the efficient enough, means it is of the good time complexity, good space complexity, etc. EP compliance is a strong, means it's much better. Main improvement needed is the input validation, means we have to provide the edge cases input. So this is much better than the just pasting the code and saying fix this, fix this list purpose like etc. Fix this, fix this tuple and all. So we specify about what is wrong. Now let's talk about what not to do. Section 7 cover the most common mistakes people make with the prompt and how to fix each one in one by one. Let's talk the top six most common mistake one by one. Mistake one: being too vague. Being too vague means writing. Tell me about ML. Give the AI no direction, no role, no context, etc. Here is the no audience, no format, no scope. Here in the here AI predict the date. AI predict or AI give the output in efficient manner. Fix it by saying explain supervised learning with two examples for a CS student with no AI background. This is the more efficient than the first one. Mistake two is not specifying the output format. Means you are not giving that the which output format you want. Like give me study tips as a numbered list, each with one line explanation. This is the most appropriate input. Ignoring the hallucination. Hallucination means the AI can give you the confident. AI can give you the confident, but completely wrong fact. Fix it by adding the line in your form like if you are unsure means if you are not sure, say I don't know instead of guessing. Mistake four is the iterating. First prompt is the really perfect. So what the meaning of iterating? Iterating means check what the meaning of iterating. Many people try one prompt that do not like the answer and give up. That that is wrong. Your first prompt is just a starting point. Treat it like a conversation. Keep refining it. Follow up and messaging means you have to refine again and again. Mistake five is too complex. Too complex in one shot means if you put 10 different tasks in one prompt, obviously it will not give you a better output. The AI will not do them all poor. The AI will do it in poorly way. Fix it by breaking your task into smaller. Means divide the task into uh, dividing your task into some format. Like first one, give me this name, give me that A B C like that. The six is no verification step. The mistake is no verification step. It simply means that never accept code or fact from AI without checking. I'm already tell you about AI always not correct. So it simply means add this to your prompt. Means this line. Add this to your prompt like list the key claim I should verify from an external source. And, instead of writing accepting code like fact without checking, add this line. List the key claim. Means I should verify from external source. Means it can verify by the external source and the code will be generated in an efficient manner. Now it's time to for our hands-on mini project. We are going to build a uh, study assistant prompt. So here we are going to build a study assistant prompt in the four step. Four steps. Step one is the setter role. Setter role means if you are giving this type of prompt here in the subject place, you are giving subject like means your computer science background, you are the teacher, you are a maths, English, any subject you want. And what written, you are an expert academic tutor, specialization in this subject. There are the particular subject you are giving. You explain the concept simply. Use the real world example and check for understanding by asking a question at the end. This is the meaning of the set the role. The second one is the add to the context. Add to the context simply means that the student is in the third year of a computer science degree. Here the example, the student in the third year of a computer science degree. They have a basic programming knowledge but struggle with a theory. So here we add a context that where the student is stuck. Step three is the defining the output format. Means what the format we want. So write always write in that structure like simple explanation, real world example, checking your understanding question, like in that question. Step 4 is the test part. Like in step 1, the combining of all step 3 and topic, we are giving in the explain what a binary search tree is and when to use it. So we know that the binary search tree is in which the parent, the one is the root node, also known as the parent node, and having the multiple child, or last the node have the leaf node. So now let's dive into the chat GPT and pasted the sentence and make a study assistant. What? Like, I open the chat GPT first and I copy the prompt. Okay, cancel. I copy this also and add a context. And here in the subject area, because I'm writing the subject is computer science, because I'm computer science, I'm with computer science background, so I write computer science. So the next part is the defining the output, that what I want in the output. Copy and paste it. So the last one is the topic. This one is my topic, and see that what AI can do. Now send, and to see that AI explaining the simple explanation, like a binary search tree is the special type of tree where the value smaller than the node go to the left, means uh, think that this is the root node, and the value which is smaller than, then it go to the left, and the value which is larger than the root node is go to the right side. So here the real world example, it give the diagram also. So AI can do this in efficient manner. So we are almost at the end. Section 9 is our wrap up and the summary and the golden rule. These are the quick reference where we talk about like zero sort, fuse sort, chaining of thought, role prompting, structure prompting. These are techniques, self ask, iterative, tree of thought. These are the quick references. Now let's end with the 7 golden rules. These are the most important things remember from today. Rule 1, be specific. Be specific means define the audience, define the role, define the scope and the length. The second one is the set the role. Set the role, always tell that AI who it should be. Means it is an expert, it is a teacher, the reviewer, it is a someone else. Like you define the role. The rule number 3 is the defining the format. Always specify that you want how you want the answer structure. You want answer whether you want answer structure in the list, table, paragraph, CSV format, HTML format like that. The fourth one is the give example. We seen that the few short learning where we give the 2 or more example to work AI in efficient manner and give the output properly. So this rule number 4 is talking about this. Use a few short or any need precise output. Rule number 5 is ask for reasoning. Ask for reasoning means for any complex or analytical question, add step by step process. Like divide the prompt and give the think in step by step. That can enhance the AI to learn and give the output in good way. Six is iterative always. Iterative always means your first prompt is just a draft. The best prompt come from the refining over 2 to 3 follow-up messages. Means uh, Your first one is draft, refining it with a follow-up message like you just give the you just give me a you just give your first prompt and refine it again and again so that the AI give you the best output. So the last golden rule is the verify output. And I am always tell you that AI don't give the or AI don't give always correct output, especially for the facts, static, static, statics, dates, generation of code. The majorly problem of the generation of code. AI do not give the specific output. If you follow this seven golden rule every single time, your prompting will be far better than most out of there. So, and that's bring us to the end of the today's session. We learned how LLM work, different prompt engineering technique, common mistake to avoid, and practical prompt in the ChatGPT. Prompt engineering is not just about the study; it is about the practical that we use in the day-to-day life. Prompt engineering is very useful in the practical skills also, like studying, coding, writing, and research also. Thank you for watching. Happy prompting.